Hello everybody, Eric Mueller here, Chauvet Professional and Chamsys. We're in the Rio Grande Valley today at Hermes Music, showing off the new series of Chamsys consoles, the QuickQ series. In this series we have three consoles. We have the QuickQ Q10, we have the QuickQ 20, and the QuickQ 30, which is a bigger version of what I have here, the QuickQ 20. The difference between the three, the QuickQ 10 is one universe of DMX. It takes out the rotaries as well as it gives you one playback chase function. When it comes to the 20, the step up, you have two universes of DMX. You have a total of 10 playback or chases as well as the encoders. In the Q30, you have three direct universes of DMX, 4 universes if you go out of the ArtNet that's on the back of the unit. As well, you have 20 more faders that you can choose from. There are 3 different modes when it comes to the faders themselves. There's a fixture mode, a group mode, and a Q mode. In fixture mode, you would think that as, okay, I'm calling up one fixture, kind of like in the old analog consoles, a 2-scene preset console, where when you bring up a light, that light actually comes up when you bring up the fader. And that's all it does, is it just says, hey, I'm right here. You call up the light in fixture mode. Then you can go in and you can actually apply color to that light. You'll notice on the LED above the fader, the actual color of the light itself is on that fader. So when I change the color of the light, this gives great reference to what colors are up on the stage. That's fixture mode. So you have the option of up to 20 fixtures, but if you still have more DMX channels, you can have well over 20 fixtures in group mode. That's when you would group fixtures together, say house left, house right, stage left, stage right, stage center, different groups of fixtures. Then you have Q mode. In Q mode, this is where you're gonna have all your fixtures up in one look or scene and record to here. On the QuickQ 20 and the QuickQ 10, you have a total of 20 scenes. On the QuickQ 30, you will then have 40 different scenes. Now these scenes can be the walk-in look, or if it's a church, the pulpit look, or the individual worship band look. Those are different individual scenes. We'll show that here in a second. So I'm in fixture mode. I have my Maverick Storm, brand new fixture from Chauvet. It's 1920 watt quad LEDs, RGBW. This is our very first outdoor unit, fully sealed, so no leaks or whatnot. So if you're in a festival season, you can use this out in the front of house and you won't have to worry about bagging if some rain comes or whatnot. The QuickQ 20, I'm manipulating the color right now with the Storm. There are several different ways I can manipulate color on a fixture. I can use hue and saturation knobs here to do that. I can actually use a color picker that's on the touchscreen. I can manipulate individual colors that are on the touchscreen, or just like any other console, I have individual preset colors up top. If I have a color that I want that's a special color to me for all of my fixtures that I want, I can actually set that color. I can go press the plus button in the top where the preset colors are, and that will add that color to my preset colors. So I don't have to keep trying to dial in what that exact color is every time I manipulate a scene. It's an awesome feature. So on top of colors, we actually do have effects that you can choose from in the colors. You can go in, have a little hue and saturation change. You can affect colors. You have the color picker. You also have the option of Lee gels, Roscoe gels, and Apollo gels to choose from, so you can go instantly to certain colors. When it comes to position, you also have a layout, a pad that you can manipulate position with. Several different ways you can do that. With the rotaries, you can do it, as well as there's arrows left and right, up and down that you can play with. So when you go to that Q10 and you don't have the rotaries, you can actually still manipulate a moving head. It just won't be with those rotaries. It'll be from the pad itself. It's no big deal. There are preset position focus areas on the console as well. You can make your own. Beam effects, these are all your attributes. Like any console, any moving light console, you have your attributes, your intensity, your position, your color, and your beam. Right now we're in beam mode. In beam mode, I can manipulate zoom for this particular fixture. I can pinch, because it is a intuitive touch. I can pinch for zoom. This particular unit has a 7 to 45 degree zoom range, very nice for output, or I can use my rotary to zoom as well. If I have a different fixture that seems to be a spot unit, not this unit, a spot unit, I can then go in and manipulate iris, different functions like beams, the gobos. I can choose the individual thumbnails for gobos, manipulate rotation. This particular fixture, the Maverick MK2 profile, has 2 gobo wheels, so I can overlay gobos, rotate those in different directions, and or this unit does have framing as well, and you do have a framing category to be able to frame in whatever you're aiming at. Now, once I have my scene set, I can actually go in, there's one button, kind of looks like a red target. You hit that, automatically it says, where do you want to put that scene? You go Q, you'll have buttons or flashing blue lights. Any of those flashing blue lights are where you can store a scene. If there's not a flashing blue light, you already have a scene stored. So I'll just store that in number 1. Clear out, so everything's cleared. Then I can bring that fader up, and that's my one scene. Also, we have a free app for that. The app on the App Store can be on the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. This app allows you to go in. Right now, I have the free app open. You go into the Wi-Fi section. There's a Wi-Fi antenna on the back. Don't get that confused. You can't go out into the internet and explore things with this. This Wi-Fi is connecting directly to your Android or your iPad device. So once you do, you hit QR code on your app. It automatically comes up with the camera. You would scan the QR code that's provided. Then automatically you have a secondary touch screen. So now I can bring that single light up. We'll go into fixture mode. Bring that single light up, go into color. And now I'm manipulating with my iPad, or my Android in this case, as a secondary screen. We do give you a cradle to be able to put that in. So now I have 2 separate screens. We have tested multiple screens, so you do have that function. On the back, you have an HDMI output for a non-touch monitor that allows you to go in and see whatever the case may be. It could be anything. You can see your Q stacks, your chases, really anything you want. For this console series, the QuickQ series, it came out at Infocom, I believe last year. Has been very good for us. The pricing, the map pricing on the 3 consoles, the QuickQ 10 is $1,800 map. That's for the 1 universe of DMX out. The QuickQ 20 is $2,600 map. That's for 2 universes out, as well as the encoders and the 10 playbacks. And then the QuickQ 30, which gives you the 40 faders, 3 direct outputs of DMX, 4 with the ArtNet supplied, is $3,500 list.